Which features could I add to my directive? Well, I want to show how to use multiple modifiers and how to pass more complex data than just a string here. Let's start with multiple modifiers. Let's say I want to add a modifier where it not only has the possibility to get added delayed, but also to blink, so to alternate between two states once I have it set it up. So I can add .blink here. Now, in order to be able to use this, I also need to check this, of course, in my code. So here I will add another if check, where I check if binding modifiers has this blink key here. Now, if I do have this, I want to set up this timeout and then an interval inside of this timeout. Otherwise, in the else block, if we don't have this modifier, I just want to use the timeout as we did before. So this code will remain untouched. Now, what do I want to do here in the blink case? Well, here I simply want to alternate between two colors. So I will create new variables. And I used the var before, but since we use ES6 code, I can also use let here. Let is the ES6 variable, which is block scope. That is a difference, and you want to check out the ES6 tutorial to learn more about it. You could still use var though. So let here, just to alternate this, allows me to define a new variable, and I will set up the main color here. The main color shall be green, let's say. Then I will set up my second color, and this shall be blue, because again, I want to blink, I want to switch between both colors. I can also say the main color should be what the user passes, so let's say binding value. I still do pass a color here, red, so let's use that, why not? So now I got two colors. The second color is hard-coded, the first color is settable by the user, the main color that is. I also want to have a current color, and at the beginning this shall be my main color here, like that. Okay, so with that, let's now copy that set timeout code, but inside there, to make it blink, I also need to set an interval. So I'll execute set interval like this. And there, let's set up the duration it should take, or how long it should take for it to keep one state before it alternates again. Let's set this to 1 second so that we can clearly see this. This, of course, is totally up to you, and you could also make this settable from outside. I will soon show you how. So here, set interval then takes a callback, which is executed every 1 second, but it only starts after 3 seconds though, because it is nested inside the set timeout. And here, I want to check if the current color equals the second color. If that is the case, then the current color is the main color, because it obviously is the second color right now, so I want to switch it. Otherwise, I want to do the opposite. Then current color shall be the second color. So that basically will switch my colors. That's all I'm doing here. And that, of course, shall not be a if statement. That's a normal ternary statement. So like this. This will change my colors. The next line then decides whether it shall change the background color or not. So I will take this code, which is currently outside of the interval, and put it inside of the interval. So this is, of course, needed because we still are able to set background as an argument here, as we do. So that will determine what color should be alternated. Now, of course, I also need to change this. The background color should now be set to the current color, as should be the color in case we're not passing the background argument. With this in place, let's see if that works. It should start after 3 seconds, and it alternates. It took an initial 1 second because we set up the interval to be 1 second, but as you can see, it now blinks. Awesome, this is the behavior we wanted. Now let's see how we can control both colors, and not just one, as well as the duration of this blinking interval. I'll show you how to do all these things in the next video.